So here is some good news before Marvel's Spider-Man officially hits store shelves and digital release. Besides Spider-Man, there will be no other exclusive characters coming to the game, meaning that if you're buying it on one of the other consoles, you don't have to worry about a special character down the road being locked off. But then there's also some bad news in regards to those that don't pick up the PlayStation version. So let's start off with the good news. Let's say you're picking up Marvel's Avengers on your console of choice. Maybe that's the Xbox, maybe that's PC, or maybe it is PlayStation. If you're getting it on PlayStation, you already know that you have Spider-Man coming, and you're going to be able to play as Spider-Man and see whatever content he has to offer. And of course, we don't know the extent of it, but that was more than likely a Sony deal, considering that they own the film rights to Spider-Man and Marvel agreements and all that. So naturally, people are fearing that this could also be something that happens down the road. Now, it didn't take too long after all the outrage for Spider-Man being exclusive for Marvel, Crystal, and Square to come out and say, hey guys, you don't have to worry. Besides Spider-Man, there is no more platform exclusive characters. That's not happening. As we said before, everything will be available on every single console besides Spider-Man. He's the only one that's locked off to Sony's console. So I guess, if you're still going to buy the game on Xbox or PC, you're going to miss out on Spider-Man, but that's really the extent of it, which is good. Now let's get to some, I guess good and bad news? That's a question mark, depends on how you look at it. Crossplay. Is Crossplay coming to this? Will PlayStation, Xbox, and PC players be able to play with each other? While they wouldn't give us a definitive yes and no, it definitely seems like that it's going to be a yes in the end, because they say that they will want to do it and it's all down to the future, but they don't want to commit to anything right now. And also, you guys have probably seen it floating around out there, that Crossplay does seem to be something that they're going to actually put between all the consoles, more than likely not at launch though, but sometime after it, which obviously with games like this and games that obviously end up having a huge blowout as they come out, then as the population starts to dwindle down, Crossplay is something that's put in there because it helps the community. But here's the thing, it sounds like if you're on Xbox and PC, if they do add cross-platform play with PlayStation, you will be able to see Spider-Man doing what he does. You will be able to see the PlayStation guys play as Spider-Man. You're going to have to download all the assets and content for Spider-Man, but he's going to be locked out to you. So, on one hand, if you're not playing on PlayStation, you'll have those characters there, and Spider-Man's just there, but he's just permanently locked away. Yeah, that's going to cause an outrage.